Hey everybody, welcome back. Let's finish playing this strange realm of mine, a retro FPS game with, I don't know, some scary elements, little philosophical leanings via the dialogue. I don't know, not quite sure what to make of it. It's fun, but I don't know if it's for everybody. I had heard of this game only because Mr. Kane, yes, Mr. Kane, how are you, Mr. Kane? Mr. Kane had mentioned it on his podcast, and I was like, you know what, that sounds interesting. You love this game? Yeah. I decided to add it to my wish list and eventually bought it when I heard you talking about it. Hey, Nix, how are you? This was your Sunday was your last stream for a little bit, right, Nix? Because of the move and all the renovations you have to do to your property. Yeah. Yeah. So far, I am enjoying this game. I can see it not being for everybody, definitely. It isn't still spring. Gotcha. Yeah. I think I'm following you on YouTube, so I can catch all your VODs in the meantime. Oh, Kane, so, how was, System Shock 2? You ended up finishing it a co-op, right? This wasn't your first time finishing it, right? No, there's no way that was your first time finishing it. I remember you saying something about it, being your favorite game. I've never actually played it co-op. Oh god, I gotta remember how to play. There we go, E to interact. Hey, you know what I've realized? No, what? There's really nothing to fix about the universe. What do you mean? Actually, it was. I played through it many times, but never actually finished it until now. What? Congratulations. Yeah, that's a great game. Did you do it unmodded, or did you, there's a couple of graphical mods that make the character models look a little bit better? Or did you just play it vanilla? Yeah, I played it, I own it on Steam, and I played it, just vanilla, unmodded. Though I think it was, I don't know if it was Base that was mentioning that they have, he recommended some mods to use. You love the jank-ass character models? Yeah. If you've ever played Thief, the original Thief to Dark Project, I believe the character models and the animations, like the death animations, are the same. Yeah. I think they're both Looking Glass Studios, right? There's really nothing to fix about the universe. What do you mean? Have you ever thought or felt that the universe is unfair or broken? That if you could change a lot of things? Maybe sometimes. Well, I used to think that way at least, but then I've grown over the last couple of years. I've changed my point of view on a lot of things. Each problem I had have now disappeared, because I look at it differently. Isn't that like giving up? Maybe. I still think there are problems we should tackle as a species and build a future that is better for all of us, but I no longer feel it's like it's unfair or that it's broken. We create the reality. We are allowed this control, and with that freedom comes problems and responsibilities. What about things out of our control, like disease? I don't have all the answers, but I think in a sense, even disease can bring us together, you know? We think it's horrible, we try to find a cure to cure those who's fallen ill, and I find that kind of amazing. It's a way to learn compassion. So these problems can teach us things? Pretty much, yeah. How horrible it may seem. We don't really know the big picture, you know? I don't think death is final. I think those who are unlucky to get a bad dice roll at life will have a good life next time. I know it's kind of a defeatist view on life, but hey, I gotta live my life too. Can't go around worrying my ass off over everyone and everything and all that. That's a nice way to think of things. I brought one other person with me. The monkey. Where's my monkey? Maybe he's not here. Yeah, the different worlds, I guess obstacle courses that you go through in this game are pretty interesting and varied. Alright, let's go talk to Ulrich. Welcome. How was your trip? Well, I met this guy. Or an animal of sort. Plethrus? Oh, Plethrus, yes. What did you think of him? It's quite sad, actually. Sadly, I agree. But I think Plethros exists as a life lesson for, well, others. On the surface, he looks happy and content, but I think it's just a facade. Deep down, he's trying to fill an empty void with temporary things. What he needs to learn is what the void is there for, why he is so focused on filling it in the first place. Anyways, it's easy to judge others. Hard to realize that we are never perfect ourselves. I'm sure there are problems you've faced in your lifetimes that others silently judged you for. Let me open the door for you. Okay, thanks. He just told me I'm not perfect. He's not my friend. Yeah, we're about an hour into this game. I'm not quite sure how long it is. Not a very long game. Probably less than 3 hours. If the reviews are any indication. Antisocial is a cure. Break the systems, see the truth. Hear the stalker is way too soon, find the killer in the room. Think it's about 4-ish? Okay. Cool. So we may have like 2 more streams of this then. We got a love letter. Or not. Oh, right. We're at full health. This is like a typical Saturday for me. Just soda cans and takeout boxes everywhere. Oh, this is my favorite level. I won't say anything, but it's so good. It feels very creepy. The music is very cool. That's creepy. Oh. Postage. Pick up your package to Tiny Cruise. Oh, shit. Okay, so it's like Pac-Man? Nope. Oh, well, that's... Okay. So I need to find a weapon, right? Yeah. That's creepy. Oh, do read the names if you can. Brave. Jane, Mary. Mary Jane, really? Okay, so I need to find a way to get rid of these zombies. I don't think they'll attack me, right? Oop. Oh, yeah. Okay, wait. It hurts to be near them. Okay, so they're like poison. Rick Sanchez. Binary. What is that? 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 64. I don't know. Wubba wubba dub dub. Let's run. Ooh. Oh shit. Alright. Ow! Damn. I don't know how far their range is. Dr. Dine? Odine. John Titor. Adam Lucy. Am I going the right way? No, I think I am. Oh. Wait, is he coming this way? Hello? You don't seem like the others. Who are you? Hey, my name's Brave. Not the most suiting name, really. Who are these people? They keep staring at me. You too, huh? I also used to get dizzy and anxious around strangers. Felt like they stared at me, laughed behind my back. I used to get self-conscious about how I walk, talk, act, hell, even how much my breathing is heard, and oh, sorry, didn't mean to rant, but it's been so long since I've met someone like me. Used to? You mean there's a cure? Well, cure and cure. And inside, I guess? You see, you might be afraid of a lot of different things. Airplanes, insects, snakes, dogs. And yeah, well, some of these are pretty logical. Like, who isn't afraid of the sea? It's scary as all hell and dangerous, and there are legitimately monsters living deep down there. I completely agree. The ocean is scary. And, well, the sea is dangerous, okay? Well, there are other fears, like cats. Cats are cute, cuddly floofballs that are super friendly, right? Well, some people are so terrified of cats, they tremble. So my fear is like being afraid of cats. Huh, yeah, I guess. If you see people as harmless cats walking around, they no longer scare you, right? That's what I did. Huh, well that might actually work. It helped me at least. I realized that there was no real threat in the situation. In fact, it was just me who was too self-conscious, really. Like I said, I was afraid they would laugh at me, think I was stupid or talked funny. But in the end, who cares? Who cares if I look the stupidest or talk the funniest in the whole world? I'm just me and I want to continue being me. Actually, I think everyone is equally insecure. Some just show it more than others. You love Brave? Yeah, she's great. I have this postal note. She is. She's so nice. I have to save her. Oh, you can pick it up at the post office. You just passed it. Can't miss it. Where's the exit? The exit is right behind this door. It's locked, though. I've been looking for the key myself, but to no avail. Sorry. Bye, then. Bye. See you around, maybe. Yeah. Okay, so I just have to go to the post. Oh. Do they still hurt me? They don't. Nothing to fear but fear itself? What is that? Addiction leads to depression, and in depression you're taught some lessons. If you listen and keep on pushing, then the solution calls evolution. Obstacles come inside of your path and make you switch up and step on the gas. If you look back inside of your path, you find direction. It's like your own map. Yellow, do you have a package to pick up? Yeah, here's a postal note. Let's see. Here's your package, Tiny Cruise. Thanks. What did I get? Maybe it's packages for... It's for Tiny Cruise. So I have to find the room that says Tiny Cruise. Yeah. Alright, let's find Tiny Cruise, I guess, right? Can they hurt me? No. Okay. Nope, can't break through a window. Let's go check across. I don't think I saw Tiny Cruise. Brave. Oh, that's Brave's. Brave's room. Jane Mary. Eckhart. Alan Watts. Lost Soul. That was me. Tiny Cruise. Hey, Tiny Cruise. Meow. Oh, is that a package for me? It's my delicious fishy bones I ordered. Thank yous a lot. Oh, and the postman gave me this. I guess it's yours. Anything else in here? Can I search around? Maybe go through your things? No, guess not. Post office. Meow. Do you have a package to pick up? Yeah, here's my postal note. Here you goes. I feel like everything's gonna switch and become really scary. I don't like. Oh, you found the key. Hey, you should join me in Tavern Limbo. But really? Thanks. Yeah, I'd love to get out of here. It's a bit too crowded for my taste anyways, not to mention all the cat hair that gets stuck in my dress. What's wrong with her skin? I like tattoos? I don't know. We're out. Let's go, girl. The world started to fall apart. At times I wondered whether or not I should just stop my journey. But I continued to see the world from a different angle. Everyone around me suddenly felt like automatic robots, just walking around in their daily routines, bound by their own invisible rules. I refused to become one of them. I just couldn't stand the thought the slightest. But then one day I found myself in a situation where I couldn't choose. It was something about her gaze. It was definitely the eyes. That's it. It's just such a great representation of anxiety. Yeah. I was half expecting, like, I don't know, like a jump scary thing when things like, I don't know, like the cats would melt and become zombies again. But, yeah. Thankfully, they didn't prey on my fears. Hey, Sean, how are you? Just talk to her. Hey, thanks for letting me come with you. I really needed a change of scenery. No problem. How are you doing? I'm okay, but I catch myself thinking about the past constantly. Anything specific? Not really, no. It's just that we make mistakes. We say or do things we regret. For whatever reason, we think back on those memories and cringe. Well, these memories don't serve a purpose other than bringing me down, you know? So you want to get rid of them? Nah, nothing so drastic. I'm pretty okay with the fact that I've grown, and I know I'm not the only one with a rough past. We all go through our hardships, and what I realized was that I drift into bad memory patterns pretty much automatically. That would have cheapened it, to be honest. Yeah. It's not a show don't tell type of a thing, right? Hint at it, don't be obvious about it. Yeah. Hey, Sean. Thank you for the sub, man. 37 months? Has it really been 3 years? God, it's been 3 years. I'm surprised I've lasted this long. I thought I would just finish my backlog and just be done and over with, but here I am, still with games that I need to play. So I'm getting close. I'm getting very, very close. I've got this game. I've got Gemini Rue. The Wing Commander series, and maybe I'll stream Alien Isolation. I'm not sure. Whenever Let You Leave. It's like Dr. Weir from Event Horizon. Have you seen that movie? You can't go. She won't let you. Subconsciously? Yeah, and I can go through all these scenarios of what if and contemplate on what I could have done differently. That's not entirely bad and all, but I've already gone through it over and over again. I never gather anything new. So you're saying stop digging in the past. Exactly. If I realize there's nothing more I can learn or do about it, I try to say, I've already gone through this. There's nothing more to gather. Then I try to back out of the memory and return to the now. Don't forget today's new free Amazon offerings. You have to add them to the backlog. Which ones? What are the games? I was very happy that Amazon gave me Star Wars Fallen Order. I always wanted to play that game, but I just never got around to buying it. So I'm actually near the end. I've got about 15 hours in it. I've been playing it offline. Yeah, there's a couple of games I did install from the last offering. I don't know if that's the games you're referring to, but I installed In Other Waters, Paper Beasts, and 2 Point Hospital because it looks like Theme Hospital. I don't know if I'm going to stream any of those, but I want to try them out. Stellaris is one? Okay. I think I may own Stellaris on Steam. Yeah. Or maybe on Epic. I played Fallen Order on EA Play through Xbox Games Pass. Man, that was so good. Yeah. Fallen Order, if you haven't, Nix, I don't know if you're a big Star Wars fan, but it's like, it's pretty fantastic. It's really well done. The first hour or two is like straight up watching a Star Wars movie. Just really good. It's got some Dark Souls-y style combat, but you can adjust the difficulty at any time if you just want to experience like story mode. There actually is a story mode difficulty. I don't know if it skips the bosses or just makes the bosses like laughably easy. But I'm playing on standard difficulty, which is Jedi Knight. Yeah, and it's not too difficult. Yeah. The combat feels like Dark Souls, but the difficulty is not even close to From Software. It's like a really light Souls-like. Yeah, exactly. The only thing that's been tripping me up, Kane, about Fallen Order is because I've played Dark Souls, I'm used to thinking that if I do my sidestep, like I think it's the B button or whatever. What is it, the B button? I think it's the B button. Yeah, that's basically like a dodge in Dark Souls. And I've got to realize that some moves you could dodge with a sidestep, and other moves you could dodge by doing like a jumping sidestep thing. Hey, Lucidius, how are you, buddy? Yeah. So like not Dark Souls. Fallen Order has two types of dodging essentially. Yeah. And then also like the parry. The parry works like I think it would with ordinary mobs, but against the boss, parry doesn't just allow you to counterattack. It just reduces their shield gauge faster. Yeah, so you got to do multiple parries to like break their guard. Yeah, that took me a minute to figure out. How are you, Lucidius? I struggled a lot with the first boss in that underground cave, but once I got used to the combat enough to beat him, the rest of the game was pretty straightforward. Yeah, I died like 3 or 4 times to the first boss because I thought I could just dodge, and the dodging, I don't know. The dodging feels like hit or miss for me. So most of the time I just parry. Yeah. Hey, Lucidius. Thank you for the gift sub, man. Mr. Braxton, how are you? Yeah, I don't know. No. I definitely know. I am not going to 100% Star Wars Fallen Order. As much as I like the game, I don't like, running around and trying to find hidden nooks and crannies. For me, like, Star Wars is all about experiencing the story. Like the getting 100% and finding every item in the game. That's less interesting to me. And besides, most of the items are just cosmetics anyway. Different lightsaber parts, which is kind of weird because you can customize your lightsaber, which is cool, but like, you can't really see it. Like, I see it, like, outside of changing the crystal color. Like, I changed it to yellow. That's significant, but like, as far as like the grip and the way it looks and the shielding, that's all kind of superficial. Yeah. I'm very well, thank you. I saw we were 1 away from a hype train, so I tried to get the train moving. Looks like I failed. That's all good. If it makes you feel any better, I don't even know what a hype train is, really. Yeah. Yeah, there's a few upgrades, like the back to Estus Flask, but that's about it, and they're pretty rare. Yeah. It's completely skippable and optional. But if you just play through the normal game, you get about 80 to 90% of the planet explored. At least like all the planets I've been through, I've kind of just gone straight for like the main objective. And it still says like 80% explored. Blah, blah, blah. I've already gone through this. Yeah. So she's talking about bad memories and how she works her way through them so they don't like occupy her mind or bring her down. Huh. Well, apparently not well enough yet. But I seem to have gotten a bit better at it. Now I realized it fairly quickly and stopped my train of thoughts before I dig myself deeper into this emotional hole. Anyways, thanks for listening. Yeah. Hey, Nix, thanks for the sub, man. Thank you, sir. The train has now left the station. Like, what does a hype train do? What does that do? I don't even know. Hype train incoming. I just want to be included. Thanks for the sub, King. You have a limited time to earn exclusive emotes. What? I don't even know what that means. I gotta look at this. What does this do? Oh, okay. Gotcha. It unlocks like hype hands, hype nom. Ah, the hype high is like a pug. Gotcha. That's cool. Yeah, that is pretty cool. Choo choo. Yeah. Yeah, thank you guys for the subs and the gift subs and all that. That's awesome. I think it's honestly my first hype train. So, pardon me for my ignorance. I don't think I've ever been in a channel that had a hype train either, so I'm just extremely ignorant on what that entails. But yeah, apparently it entails getting level 2 emotes, or like exclusive emotes that are only specific to the hype train. Yeah, look at you, Sean, using all the emotes I finally got around to making. And by making, I just did color swaps. Yeah, that's Nyx. Nyx looks like Bernard from Maniac Mansion. Though Bernard is missing... He's missing the goatee, right? Maybe I'll make one exclusive for you, Nyx. I'll just take Bernard and retrofit not a goatee, some chin hair, right? You have chin hair, don't you? Chin hair and a mustache? Now I'm not trusting my memory. Yeah, Bernard is clean shaven. Yep. Yeah. If I can channel the inner artist in me, I'll make Maniac Mansion depictions of everybody. You only saw me on stream a few days ago. Yeah, I don't know, like, my memory is playing tricks on me. I'm pretty sure you had chin hair. You had facial hair and a mustache. Pretty sure you had a mustache. Hefe might catch on that we're using a stream for our Farters Anonymous group meetings. Yeah, this is a safe place. This is a safe place. We don't judge here. The gassy and the non-gassy are both invited. I don't blame you, Hefe. I have terrible visual memory. I mean, visual memory, short-term memory, long-term memory. Like, my memory is a garbage can. Yeah. Like, I actually, like, write things down. Like, when someone recommends a game to me. Well, I write down the game so I can check it out. And then I also write down, like, who recommended it to me. Because half the time I'm just like, who? Was it you? No, it wasn't you. Yeah. Especially if people have the same colored names on there. I'm like, oh, damn, was that Lucidius or was that Nyx? Damn it, they both kind of have the same orange username. Yeah. I think we're done talking to Brave. Yeah, we're done talking to Brave. Let's re-talk to Pistol. Alzheimer's. Yeah. No, not yet. Not yet. I am still aware of my own reality. So, I'm not quite there yet. But, yeah, memory is not good. Not good at all. Oh, you don't have the rat person? What's his name? The sloth, right? That wanted wine and, like, food? I did invite him to come back with me, but he never... I don't see him anymore. You lead a sad life. You take pride in actively not having fun. Okay, that was uncalled for. Ha, I didn't mean you specifically, silly. It's just that so many people love to jump on a bandwagon I hate whenever they encounter new things or concepts. Maybe they're scared of change. Maybe. Who knows? I sure as hell is not gonna care. I'll have fun with whatever I find fun. Yeah, the sloth person should be... Before that, the gangster rats. You could have invited the person at the door. Oh, no, I guess not. I usually try to exhaust all the dialogue before I leave. Oh, that's the sloth. Picture of the sloth. Oh, so you're telling me I missed a rat? Damn it. Hello there, why are you covered in cat hair? Anyways, have you had time to think about what you and Dee talked about? I think so. Good. Remember, whatever definition or concept you have of, well, anything really, can differ greatly between people. No one is necessarily right or wrong. My teacher said something to me long ago about the dangers of being too certain of things. What is going on? What is going on? Such strong report. What? What happened? Level 1 completed? Let's share it. Yeah, let's share it. Choo choo. What? I don't know what happened. Oh, I guess the timer ended. Oh, yeah, gotcha. Okay, so I got level 1. Oh, look at that. I've got emotes. I'm a real boy. That's what Pinocchio felt like. Thank you guys for the hype train and the subs. I will cherish these emotes until the day I die. Actually, what are the emotes now? Let me look. What do I have? I have hype cool. And do I just have hype cool? Oh, it's frequently used. So if I type in hype, yeah, I think that's the only one. Maybe. Yeah, I think that's the only one. It says it's being delivered, so I assume it'll show up at some point. Yeah. Hype squawk. Nice. A man with one watch knows the time. A man with two watches is never quite sure. And this might seem like a bad thing, but being unsure of information is better than being sure. It means you're open for possibilities and the flux of the universe. No path is fixed. That sounds like whataboutism. If you are still a bit unsure to what the concept of God means to you, this next place might help you come to some form of realization about, well, the greater consciousness that we share. Alright. Yeah, your community can hype train complete at level 2. Yeah. I wonder how high hype trains go. Like, what's the max level? Not that we'll ever get there, but I'm sure channels with tens of thousands of views have had super hype trains. I really want to play this game. Yeah, that was the level we found Pistol at. 5? 5 is the highest? Oh, nice. Hey! You're the current hype train conductor. Look at you. Look at you, Lucidius. I guess let's go talk to God. Let's go talk to God. Where am I? What is this place? In a place like this, I am God. Ma, I made it. You proved all those naysayers wrong. You are a choo-choo conductor. Wait, what? Ooh. Alright. Oh, I'll keep this gun. I'll keep this gun. Ooh, the recoil! The recoil! Recoil is not good. I kind of want to switch to... Yeah. I like how much more precise the pistol is. That rapid fire just goes all over the place. It's like the recoil on the Tommy gun. If you ever played Mafia, Jesus, the first Mafia. I was watching Braxton stream the Mafia series. I think he's been streaming it for a little bit. But yeah, the recoil on the Tommy gun makes it almost kind of useless. I really want to pick up the Mafia remaster. Yeah, I mean, did they just remaster the graphics, or did they fix all the jank that was in the first Mafia as well? Yeah, like, based on watching Braxton play it, there was like a lot of like, not game-breaking bugs, but scripted events that wouldn't proc if you weren't in a certain location, or if you blocked somebody or killed somebody. Yeah. The second and third one seemed much more bug-free. Oh, I guess it's called Definitive Edition. Ooh. Damn. Am I running out of ammo? I feel like I'm running out of ammo. Yeah, I also want to play the XCOM third-person shooter, even though it didn't get really good reviews. I think it's just called The Agency. Yeah, a bunch of games I want to get, but I did not buy anything during the lunar sale. Interceptor? I actually have Interceptor. I have XCOM. I think I bought the collection on Steam a long time ago, right? So Terror from the Deep, UFO Defense, Interceptor. Interceptor was the space combat one. Unless we're talking about XCOM Declassified. That's the one I'm talking about. Yeah. But Interceptor was, yeah, that third-person shooter, right? And then there was another one that was like strictly space combat. And then there was XCOM Apocalypse, which I tried to play, but I'm just so used to modern UIs that XCOM Apocalypse's UI just completely threw me off. Oh, my aiming is not that great. Yeah. Oh, that's what I need to pick up. That's what you reminded me of, Lucidius. Phasmophobia is on sale. I need to pick that up so we can play it sometime. You wouldn't happen to play Dead by Daylight, would you, Lucidius? I recently reinstalled that, and I'm experiencing a bit of a renaissance with that game. After not playing it for about half a year, maybe a year. It's kind of enjoyable again. There's also this game called Showdown, which I normally don't like battle royale games, but Eurogamer had an interesting article about it, and like based on the way the game sounds and plays, I might actually get it. Yeah, it's basically battle royale, but everyone has a singular objective of killing this monster and getting the bounty and escaping the map. But you're going up against 11 other teams of 3 actual players. So There's the danger of killing the monster, and then there's the danger of getting ambushed by other teams as you're fighting the monster. I don't know. I may check it out. I'll have to watch some streams just to see how it is. Okay, that's where I came. Oh, shit. I am not doing well this map. Ooh, I thought you were dead. Sir. I have not. I've been tempted to play it as it never seems to go away. It's always up there on Twitch. I'd be willing to give it a try. Okay. Yeah. Do you actually own it? Yeah, it's a fun game. It's frustrating, but it's fun. I would say, like, based on my most recent plays as killer, it's actually more frustrating as a killer. Yeah, Survivor is not as bad, but it's definitely less hide and seek and more run around and try to escape the killer for as long as possible. Hunt looks really good. I just know I'll hate it the moment I level up a character and lose him. Yeah. Well, because it's still in early access, right? I think they did an update where they added another monster. Alright, well, the good thing about this game is I have plenty of ammo. Woo! Rude. Trying to sneak up on me. Yeah, normally I do not like Battle Royale games, but the fact that there's like a main objective for everyone to concentrate on, and it's more hide and seek and more like tense and tactical compared to like your standard Battle Royales like, I don't know, Fortnite, freaking Apex Legends. Yeah, I kind of like the idea of a bunch of teams in like a swamp at nighttime with fog and people are hiding, using cover, sniper battles, that sort of thing. I don't know. That appeals to me. Why would I do that? Wait, what? Oh, use. Oh, puzzle. Got it. No? There we go. I'm so good at this. Oops. There we go. Wait, did I not do this right? I've ascended. I'm trying to be better than God. The fuck am I saying? I ain't even enter my prime. Taking over the world. We'll do it one day at a time. Time is an illusion. I can just bring my torch out. I think that I'm losing my mind. Flatbush zombies. What am I missing here? Okay, maybe that did something. Maybe that did something. Maybe that, if I close it, like why would they have a switch here? I'm not supposed to use it. Or maybe it adjusted that so I can shoot something to open up a door. Let's try that. Or maybe it just didn't go all the way. Oh. Back up. Okay. Hold on. What am I supposed to do there? Ow. This is where I came from. Do I wander back in? Or wander back out? No, that can't be it. Maybe that is. This is a beginning. Yeah, this is the beginning. Okay, I think that's it. I think that's it. That big globe was not there before. Oh. Alright, never mind. I can't go in. I think one of them was still wrong. The cable has to be illuminated. Yeah, I thought I had it right, but maybe I didn't. Let's go back. Yeah, this way. Nope, wrong way. Might be a less obvious panel that was mostly black. Okay, let me wander back. Wrong way. All right. What are we missing here? Maybe the eyeball? The cross is wrong? Oh. Gotcha. Upside down cross. Yep. You're right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, that opens up that, which I can shoot. Thank you, Kane. This strange realm of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. How are you, Pulse? I can shoot it from here. Yeah. And we're at the end. Or maybe? Go forward. Oh, okay. IR fool, I made burritos. I actually just saw a clickbaity video on YouTube of a dog eating a bean burrito in 1 second. I didn't click on it because I don't want YouTube to think I get off on watching dogs eat burritos. I'll leave it at that. You clicked on it? Damn it. Damn it. Was it good? Am I missing out? Yeah, I'm attempting to detach myself from national news and political news as much as possible. Because it is just stressful and depressing. And I'm also trying to stay off YouTube because YouTube is just like a big black hole full of content, of never-ending content. And I end up spending, you know, the same amount of time I spend on Reddit, just hours in clicking. Man, now I want a bean burrito. I'm a big fan of bean burritos. Like from Taco Bell. Like, it has the beans, refried beans, it has the red sauce, it has onions. It's a superior burrito. All of the other garbage that they add in, like lettuce and tomato, it just detracts from the purity of the bean burrito. When you dream of light in a pitch black room, are our dreams and reality one and the same? Is our perception of reality just God dreaming of light? If so, I thank God for the light. It's the most beautiful dream I've ever had. Now you're making your own? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what the Taco Bell red sauce is made out of, but it's really good. I would get extra red sauce if I can remember. Oh, this is the guy that's been writing on the wall. I ate myself to survive. I killed myself to survive. I fucked myself to survive. Who am I? I don't think anything has changed since we last came here. Yeah. Have you given the concept of God some thought? God is our consciousness. God doesn't exist, never did. That seems too combative. Let's just say God is everything. Yes, that's what I feel as well. God is the whole picture, the universe with all its dimensions, possibilities, logic, together with the conscious part going aimlessly through this maze that is ourself. How did it all start? I don't think it ever started. It's always been in the state it is, but I think we chose to explore it as a single consciousness, from a one-dimensional impulse that runs between 0 and 1. That impulse ran through all possible possibilities until it felt the need to reach new directions in its very one-dimensional life. And thus the second dimension was created. And then the third, and so on until the last dimension, which contains all possible possibilities for the universe to exist and play out. These dimensions, of course, already existed, as our universe, or God, contains every possible possibility. So the universe is more of a state than anything. It's not moving or expanding, only specific paths expand themselves. But God as a whole does not. It's just simply you, moving through yourself. A maze, huh? The world, everything in it is static. A maze that stretches out in all directions, tunnels. The only thing that moves are we, the observers. We move through this maze, we are time, and we can change our perception of time too with substances or situations that are critical. You can even train to control your time flow, but it's quite scary and overwhelming. This is significantly over my head. Will I or God ever die? Part of death is forgetting about the illusion of you, the ego. So will you, the body, or the person you once were or currently are, die or end? Yes. That person ends in a sense. It has always existed, will always exist in the tunnels of the universe, but that body is an illusion. The real you, the being behind it, will never end or die. There's always light at the end of the tunnel. Tunnels end, but pure consciousness never ends. It's a state. Take your time to digest it. That's why you're here. And when you return, I'll tell you how to use this to your advantage. See you soon. Thank you, D, for breaking my brain. Back to the tavern. The tavern. In darkness you are blind, so aimless we roam. The light will guide you all the way home. As plants strive for light, bloom and reach their goal, so should we take flight towards the mother soul. Limbo. Be who you are and say what you feel, because those who mind do not matter, and those who matter do not mind. Someone's feeling philosophical. It's just a quote I read once. It's great, though. It reminds us to stay true to ourselves and surround us with people who actually care about your well-being. Stop wasting energy trying to impress people who are never going to be impressed by you. They're lost, really. Hey, how are you doing? Fine, you? I'm okay. You seem to have grown since last time. Really? In what way? There's really only one way to grow. Outwards. Okay, care to explain? Sorry, I was trying to be funny, but yeah, whenever people grow or learn or change, they usually become more understanding of others, different situations and concepts. The more you learn and think, the more you grow, and that's always a good thing. Someone is feeling philosophical. I mean, in this game, who is it? Yeah, this entire game is like a philosophy lesson. I'm great at outward growing. Horizontal outward growing, Pulse? One would think so, yeah, but from what I've gathered, not everyone thinks that way. Really. Have you ever had a friend or something that seemed envious about something you've done or achieved? Let's say you've changed your opinion on something. You now hold a broader perspective on something. Well, some people embrace that. Others say you've changed, like it's a bad thing. In the political realm, that is known as flip-flopping. That used to be a big thing in American politics, at least, that if you had an opinion and you changed your mind, or like a stance on a particular issue, and you changed your mind, you're a flip-flopper and you don't actually have any principles. But then politicians started using I've evolved. I've evolved. No, so I didn't change my opinion. I've evolved my stance. Yeah. So now it's okay to be a flip-flopper because you're really just evolving. That was a big thing with gay marriage in the States. People used to be against gay marriage but for civil unions because it was socially acceptable to be okay for civil unions. But then, like, eventually gay marriage was became federally legal, and now people are just like, oh, I've evolved. I used to be for just civil unions, but now I'm okay with gay marriage too. Yes, because you can't change your mind in life and have integrity. Yes, Polish, you absolutely. Once you have an opinion, even if it's wrong, you need to stand your ground. I mean, personal growth is a thing, but I'm not sure I believe it with politicians. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they have their personal opinions, but they have to contrast that with what their constituents think and what the nation as a whole thinks. Well, and maybe the state, right? If you're president, obviously, with the nation, but if you're a senator from a particular state, you have to hold certain positions that represent those people, despite what your own personal opinion might be, right? Because if you anger your constituents, you lose an election and you're out. So basically, you just have to wait for society to catch up. Yeah, it's their job to please people. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. These people hold you down. I think they just don't understand or are afraid to change themselves. Being wrong is scary. It means you might have to change things about yourself. Danger! Yeah. There's plenty of people, especially on the internet, that don't like being wrong or like admitting that they're wrong. People like to buckle down or entrench themselves. Sorry I got carried away. I'm sorry I got carried away. It's okay. Good. See, Brave, I tried to avoid politics by detaching myself from national news, and you just dragged me back in. You manipulated me. It's more insulting to call someone narrow-minded than call them stupid. I love doing it. Narrow-minded, yeah. Not on the internet, though. That's a waste of time. I just do it when my friends are being idiots. Yeah. Arguing with people on the internet is just mental masturbation. Like, no one's gonna change their opinion. Welcome back from D. How did it go? Got any more questions? Something about tunnels and consciousness I didn't really understand. The whole universe is already pre-built as a tunnel system. The consciousness is there and always will be. We all share the same consciousness. Does that mean that the future and past exists at the same time? Yes, everything exists at the same time, and your consciousness is moving through the tunnels and is time itself. But why? What else would you do? Just be without time, without matter or purpose? It gets boring quite fast. Does that mean I'm alone? Well, in a sense, yes. It depends on how you define it. As a person, no, you're not alone. We are all here, but also are also one. As a consciousness, you are alone. Always have been, always will be. How do I know what's real? What really is real? People, like everything in 4 dimensions, are tunnels, but you, experiencing this, are very real. So is anyone else. Everyone is experiencing at the same time. I'm confused. One thing to remember is that this universe is vastly more enormous than anyone could imagine. Or well, quite ironically, this universe is the universe imagining itself. It's actually impossible for a person to comprehend the wholeness of the universe. Only when you've reached the state of wholeness, you being everything that is, can you comprehend what you truly are, how everything works. Have I not reached that state at some point? Well, yes and no. As a human, no, not even close. Being a human is only a gateway to a higher consciousness and understanding of yourself. But at an infinite number of other occurrences, you as the wholeness have experienced yourself as the wholeness you are. Okay, and how do you know this? Well, I am you, sort of, like the memory you left behind from previous trips in the universe. You've recorded everything you have observed and thought about, concepts you've discovered, and so on. So you're my diary? Sort of, yeah. This is how far you've written so far in this cycle. Yes, each cycle is determined by how long it took for you to discover your true self, then forgetting about yourself and simply starting over. Sounds kind of pointless. That's pretty much the point. Saying that the universe or your life has a point is quite pointless in itself. It has a point or meaning as something completely subjective, and to be able to hold a subjective opinion, you need to be a self, a person, or a being. As your true self, you are everything, not really a self. Or a being. So that state is supposed to be pointless. Huh. Well, you see, it's not really that simple. When you reach that state, everything, and I mean everything, will be clear to you. That completeness is an ecstatic point of being that, well, can't be put into words. How do you know all this? Because we've been there before, you and I, but I'm only giving you hints on the way there. What's the fun in spoiling everything for you? I'm more here to make sure you don't stray too far away from your path. And what happens if I do? Not much. You can't really do much harm other than get to yourself, in the sense that you might get into an unpleasant place where nothing makes sense and you're terrified. Let's just say it's far from fun. I certainly have a minor flaw of becoming more ignorant as I consume alcohol, don't we all? Yeah. I sometimes hate drinking too much because I don't get too bad about it, but you know, we have a mutual friend that when he drinks a lot, we call him like Professor Alex, because he becomes the authority on everything, and I kind of do that to an extent, but you know, I'm not an asshole about it. Professor Alex, he's kind of a dick about it. Yeah. These days, I try not to get any more than happy tipsy. Yeah, I'm too old for blacking out and puking in the bathroom and falling asleep on the tile. Like a psychosis. Exactly, and we've been there many times. So you're here to make sure I don't go insane? Let's not go that far. Insanity in itself is not always bad. What is insanity to you? Not crazy? Did you notice I asked what it means to you? Again, it's something subjective. There is no objective sanity, no objective insanity. It's all in your head, well, in your current subjective experience. Okay, that I get. Then some insanity can be good? Yes. If sanity for the current generation of the human race is being unhappy and work until you die, only buy stuff that doesn't make you happy, then that sanity might not be healthy or good. Likewise, if choosing to live in nature, enjoying every moment as it is, meditating and appreciating life is insane, then isn't insane quite good? I guess it depends on the individual. Exactly, so I'm only here to make sure you don't go down a path that will leave you in a state of deep depression, as some lifestyles and choices will inevitably do. You can, however, completely ignore all my advice and stray as far away as you want. You will, however, never be able to escape what you are. So I'm a prisoner of myself. Suddenly I feel claustrophobic. Yes, quite ironic, isn't it? The vastness of everything, the infinite number of possibilities the universe provides, and yet we sometimes feel like it isn't enough. Like we're trapped, doomed, if you will. One night my friend and I had a discussion about iron being a soft, malleable metal. We discussed it for far, far too long. We still laugh about it to this day. Excuse me. Yeah, I've gone down the rabbit hole of conversations. That's usually like inane conversations, right? Like is a chair a seat and vice versa? Is a hot dog a sandwich? Like those, you know, those ones that are just like, I don't know, can be argued to infinity and beyond. Something tells me the dev wanted to write their own philosophy book, but just made a game instead. Yeah. I've had some great high/drunk conversations. Unfortunately, my job does not allow me to get high. Maybe when I retire. So I have to settle for getting drunk. Yeah, I don't know. I feel smarter than I do when I'm drunk. When I'm drunk, I'm like, oh, it's all so clear. It's all so clear. You're in no hurry. Take all the time you need. This life, the next, as many as you'd like, until you feel like reaching the state of complete bliss. As you once said, maybe it's better to live and sleep in constant dreamscapes. What is reality anyway? Couldn't have put it better myself. Okay, well, off you go on your next adventure. Alright, what's next? I frequently dream about catching rabies. It's starting to frighten me. I'm already afraid of water. I can barely control my movement and impulses. I'm highly anxious, paranoid even. Sometimes I can't sleep for days at a time. I experience memory loss and I keep drifting in and out of consciousness. Any hallucinations yet? I don't know. It's hard to tell at this point. Wait, who are you? So I'm guessing like D is the version of me that went insane. And Ulrich is the enlightened version of me. Do I not have any guns? No guns. Nope. Can I do anything else? It's not. Oh. This is not going to work if I can't kill and not get hit. Better off, it's late, catch you later. Alright, Kane, thank you for the sub, and I will see you next time. Yeah, I don't know if you mentioned what you were going to play on Twitter after System Shock 2, but yeah, I'll try to catch your stream next time. Going to get a little grubbage going and lurk for a bit. Alright, Lucidius, thank you for the sub, thank you for the gift subs, thank you for everything, man. Enjoy your dinner, which I will be eating dinner in about an hour and a half. Oop. Oh, okay, I can run. Alright, so if I hit and then hold shift and run back, I can hit him without being hit. Got it. I kind of want to take this side passage. Yeah, I need health. Before we go upstairs... Yeah, I might be due for another System Shock 2 replay. I don't know. Ah! I missed. I missed. I'm definitely due for another replay of Monkey Island. Oop. Oop. Oh! That's BS! Damn it. Got you. Okay. That it? I think that's it. Yep. Aha! Figured it out. Oop. Got my gun back. Yes. Much better. Alright, let's go upstairs. I don't know if headshots count in this game, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Ow. Ow. Anybody else? Oops! Damn, that scared me. That scared me. Ah! Dude! Oh, interesting. The, you become, more black and white as you get lower in life. Alright, well this is going... Oh! Oh! Damn it. I am not doing well. What'd I miss? Oh. Shoot the eye? Oh, interesting. Ooh. Damn it. How could I miss that? Damn. Yeah, there we go. It's like the Halo pistol. Just snipe them. No help? Really? Oh, ammo. Guess I'll take that. No one behind me. Oops. Ah! Damn it. Should be one right over here, right? Nope. Ah, health. make sure I don't shoot him. Don't get any closer. Wait, your eyes. You're not one of them. Them? It's a long story, but those red-eyed people, they're cultists. Oh, those guys. I killed them. It's sad, but I guess necessary. They attack anyone who opposes them. It's actually people I know. Knew, rather. Long story short, our stranger came to our village. He seemed okay at first, but then he took more and more liberty until he pretty much started controlling people. Why would you let him do that? We didn't, or most of us didn't. But somehow some of us thought he was right. He was loud, he seemed to have all the answers, and anyone who objected got made fun of or was threatened. You'd think people would see this as some sort of warning sign, right? Apparently not. That kind of sounds like someone we know, right? Particular famous figure. I got suspicious. Something felt awry when more and more started following him, so I followed them one night. He gave his followers something, a powder or something. I'm a bit of an amateur chemist, so I took a sample of the powder and did some experiments. I administered the substance to some rats, and they seemed to follow one of the sober rats. At one point, the new rat leader attacked one of the other sober rats, and the whole zombie gang jumped on it as well. It wasn't a pretty sight. So how do we cure them? I don't know for sure, but I have an idea. Let's hear it. Well, for some of them, I think it's too late. They have probably gone mad from amounts of substance abuse, but there are others who are just now being forced the substance. There might still be time to save them. Though here's what I'm thinking. The chemical makes them obey given orders, right? Well, it doesn't make sense to me that they would only follow his orders. I think we can tell them what to do as well. So what if we tell them that they have free will? They don't have to follow given rules anymore. They're free to think for themselves. It's still an order, but if they obey it, they would be free. That's what I hope, at least. Sounds risky, but let's try it. Okay, take the rifle. It has a long-range scope, so we should have an advantage from this point. Take down the cultists, but leave the villagers, please. Cover me while I go down and try to cure the villagers. Oh, I am not a good shot. Hit everybody? I did it! Oop. Is there any others? That it? Just making sure I killed them all. Yeah, that's all. Alright. I think we're good. Can I talk to the villagers? No, I can't. Probably only talk to him. Yeah. Yes, everyone survived, and they seem to be able to recover fully. Can't believe it actually worked. Telling them they have free will, that they can choose to follow that one glimpse of an impulse in their heads and completely break the spell. It'll probably take a while before they are in full possession of their senses, though. Wait, do you hear that? The airship! Are we running? Is this where we're going? Yeah. Grab some more ammo. Ah, cool. This is a cult leader's airship. He has his lab in there. Let's confront him. Give me the rifle and I'll cover you while you enter the ship. I'll join you once the cultists are taken care of. Sounds like a plan. But I have to admit I've never fired a gun before. Can you give me a quick rundown? Aim center mass, breathe calmly. You can do it. Thanks. I'll keep that in mind. I won't let you down. Okay, let's do this. Go in and I'll be right behind you when you've made it to the cult leader. Why do I feel like he's gonna betray me? Eee. Yeah. Ooh, good job. And everybody? It's everybody. Yep. Who is he shooting at? Guess down below? Yeah. Let's go. Did they always bleed? I don't remember them doing that before. Dude, he might headshot me. Okay. There you are. The person most in control is the person who can give up control. Let's talk. What the hell? What have you done? Me? Why have you drugged the villagers? So you figured it out, huh? Well, let me at least explain myself, then you might see things differently. It all came to me long ago. I was but a kid then. I realized how much pain and suffering we go through as humans. We're born into this world, scared, alone, abandoned by God. We don't know our purpose here. Every moment we choose something, we're anxious, because we don't know what entails from that decision. What if my decision, my action, causes someone else to suffer or even die? So each time we make a choice, we know we may be guilty of bringing pain to others, even ourselves. Get to the point. It's more complicated than that, but okay. I was drugged by someone. Anything she said, I did, without thinking or even brushing the thought. It was amazing not to have to make the decision. I couldn't be held accountable for any of my actions because they weren't my actions. My body and mind acted on its own. This is the most beautiful way to live. None of these people suffer. They don't do anything wrong in their eyes. They simply follow directions by, well, me. What about the people who refuse? They're dead. It was for the greater good. You have to see that. They tried to stop us from this utopia we're going to build. We couldn't let that happen. You have to understand what you did was unethical. The way I see it, I chose to become a martyr for them. They didn't have to make tough decisions. I made all the calls for them. Sure, killing others might not be the best of practices, but I assure you it was the only way. Free will is part of our lives. Why should you have it and not them? Please, don't force change on others. Change yourself instead. You're right. I could have just let them choose for themselves. It's not up to me to carry the burden of others. I just thought, I'll let you go, but don't do this again. Thank you. I'll take my leave. I wonder what would have happened if we had just killed him. I saw you let him go. I hope you will learn a lesson and not terrorize people again. Do you know where the exit is? I saw this huge, strange gate in the sky earlier. We might as well take the airship there. Sounds like a plan. Join me at the tavern. Thanks, I will. I really need to get out of here. Too many bad memories attached to this place. Hey, DRS, how are you? That is actually my favorite tentacle. It just looks dark and evil. Yeah, I'm especially proud of that one. How are you, DRS? Are you still playing Lost Odyssey, or did you end up finishing that? Oh, I didn't realize I was looking up. Look at that. Playing Sea of Thieves. 8-bit edition. Minecraft edition. Oh, I was supposed to steer. Jesus. Oh, and I hold... Okay, it's basically FPS controls. Hold W to move forward. I do really, really enjoy the music for this. Airships always remind me of Final Fantasy. It's kind of a staple of Final Fantasy games. I imagine they still do it. The last Final Fantasy game I played was Final Fantasy 12. Oop. Alright, well, we don't have jet engines, so we don't have to worry about birds getting sucked into the turbine. It's always good. Yeah, this game is very cool so far. The dialogue is a bit heavy-handed and sometimes hard to follow. Like, I get the basic gist of what he's trying to say occasionally, but yeah. Could have used a little bit more time in the lab. Is that a whale? I think that was a whale. Or an editor, maybe. But, you know, this is an indie game. And all made through Unity. I actually finally installed Unity. The nice thing about it is I had a bunch of different tutorials and a bunch of sample games you can check out. Like, they have you make like a little 3D like platformer. There's a simple kart racing game. I don't know. Maybe it might be something I start doing in the future. Like making little like one-off short 10-15 minute games. Just to kind of exercise the creative juices here. Not too bad, still playing. I'm doing it offline and get sucked into grinding. I like grinding, although it doesn't level up very fast. There is an island or a section of Lost Odyssey where you can get a ton of XP for each fight. I can't remember where it was, but is that where you're gaining levels at? That's probably the best way of maxing out your levels. Final Fantasy VIII, I think, had a similar island where it was like regular monsters, but they were like level 99. They provided like 3 times the normal XP. All right, let's talk. Yeah, it's in Disc 4, starting Disc 3. Gotcha. Yo! Hey, what are you up to? Not much. Thinking about the past again. Uh-oh, about what? Well, I'm just thinking about people I've argued with and how pointless arguments really are. I mean, if we argue about specifics like facts, instead of arguing, we can just look up the answers, right? And if we argue about something stupid like if tomatoes are tasty, well, that's completely subjective, so why bother? No one's right. There's no objective answer to all arguments. What if someone thinks you've hurt them, but you don't? Well, okay, you've got a point. Those things are much harder to solve, but I guess understanding and communication is key here. However, not everyone is super understanding. Some people seem to thrive in drama, whether they're aware of it or not. Yeah, every social media platform ever. True, maybe try to ignore them as much as possible. Yeah, I guess. If these people start an argument, just say whatever and go on about your business. I'll try that next time. Wow, did I teach you something for once? Psh, whatever. I'm kidding. Alright, Pistol. Hey, what's up? Not much, you? I remember reminiscing. Why is that word so hard? Reminiscing. There. Was that so hard? What are you reminiscing about? See? Anyways. Oh, yeah. I mean, I guess I'm kind of lucky. I was dealt pretty good cards in life, have anxiety and stuff, and my share of problems and so on, but I'm dealing with it, you know? And there are people with so much worse cards. And what I've seen is either they blow your mind or they do nothing about it and only complain about how unfair their lives are. Got an example? You betcha. You know these people who've lost their legs? Well, some just accept it and go run a marathon. A marathon! I couldn't even do that, and I have 2 fully functioning legs. That always amazes me. And the others? The complainers. I mean, sure, on one hand, if you're really, really ill, I guess there's a legitimate reason to complain and feel sad. But still, so many have minor disadvantages, and instead of trying to improve on these things or try to shine in other directions, they just stop. Stop progressing, growing, striving for anything. They put the blame on the universe, and then that's it. Well, they are free to do nothing. Sit there and rot then. Or, do something. Get up, grow, write, sing, dance, whatever you want. Breathe in, breathe out. Phew, yeah, you're right. No need to get worked up over it. Jackdaw. Hey, can't stop thinking about the event at my village. What about it? Well, if someone can control a small number of people like that and still do so much damage, imagine how terrible a whole nation would be if converted into a narrow-minded mindset attacking anyone who disagrees. It's sickening. That hits too close to home. What can we do about it? Not much, I presume. We should encourage people to think for themselves, even if we disagree with their opinion. But the problem lies in the fact that some people aren't allowed to think for themselves. Everyone should be allowed that simple privilege. True. Well, we can't change the world. We can only change ourselves. Hopefully that will be enough. Be ever vigilant. Be ever vigilant. Your You're back. Did you experience anything interesting? Something about losing control and regaining it. Ah, yes, an important lesson. There's a constant battle in this universe, in this dimension, between two poles. The very rigid logic that moves in straight lines without questioning its path or purpose. Then we have the chaotic or free pole that moves more fluidly. Both are necessary for any life to happen. If we only moved with the extreme logic without free will, we would move between 0 and 1 forever. On the other hand, if we had full control, we would be in a state of pure chaos. It's like turning on the TV without a channel on, a constant noise of randomness. The sweet spot is somewhere in between, where we allow the rigid logic to persist, only to override it from time to time. Now we have a moving pattern that tries to move back to its rigidness, but only to be pushed away again and again. Humans, for instance, have a heart that follows the rigid flow, and a brain that moves more erratically. You follow your heart, but think out a path with your brain. I think you've lost me. Sorry, I sometimes get carried away, not realizing people might not fully understand what I'm trying to convey. I used to have such dreams, well, visions almost. Dreams in which I had no control whatsoever. At first I panicked. I struggled to break free from whatever prison I was in, but I couldn't. I couldn't move an inch. I was without body, floating around on a set course that repeated itself. It was like a roller coaster with divine beings and insights along the way. It was strange, and no matter how much I tried, I couldn't get off the roller coaster. At that point I had given up. I realized I was probably going to be stuck there forever. And that's when it happened. I was freed from the experience. It's like that whole lecture was about free will. How we take it for granted, and it can only exist between a fixed logic and a fluxed chaos. Interesting. Has the opposite ever happened? Visions of full control? Yes, it happens, but usually I get a pre-made scenario where several outcomes can happen. As with the no control scenario, you won't get out of there until you've explored several outcomes. For instance, you can be put into the position of a commander on a battlefield. Depending on the choices you make as a commander, your army loses or wins the battle. If you lose, everything rewinds and you try again, and again, and again, until you win. Sounds like a game. It is. Pretty much everything is. When you think about it, all a game really is a set of logical rules, a free will to choose a path in those logical rules. Winning or losing is not concrete or real. This is a subjective agreement that you've completed the game. And mankind has had plenty of games throughout history. Was it just a pastime, or is it a reflection, or even an understanding of the universe we're in? Could this experience be a game? Who knows? Anyway, I've kept you too long, or long enough. I'll open the door for you. Let's hope your next experience is a good one. Let's roll. As soon as I find the proper keys. The killing of a friend for the search of truth. I'm sorry, I guess, that I put you on mute. Fear drove me to this division. I split my soul for a sacred vision. You have no light, no hope, no dreams. You'll face it all to be free. All I faced was my vanity, losing a friend for the cost of our sanity. In the cold, in the darkness, and the fear, I grit my teeth, tense my body. I'm here! I want to change some things affecting everything. An urge for some real creation, but running out of inspiration. My mind will go insane, apathy rots the brain. Create a brand new earth, witness its rebirth. I don't want to feel chemical. Keep it chemical. I don't want to keep it rational. Okay. Oh, am I in space? I'm in space. So is this regular realm of mine next? That's a good question, creature. Depends on where the game takes me. How are you? How's Dark Sector? Is it Dark Sector so far? Yeah, we talked about it a little bit in your channel. You said it was like a pretty regular Dark Void. Dark Sector's Boomerang Man. Yeah, Dark Void. You said it was a pretty ho-hum third-person shooter, right? Nothing really to write home about, but nothing terrible. I know you said there were some glitches early on in the beginning. This kind of reminds me of like Void Bastards. Oh, good, you came. Welcome aboard my ship. I'm Dogma. You were expecting me? Yes, I attracted myself to you with my 3D. Attracted? 3D? Correct. Not beginning, but the other day. Oh, that's right. You might not be from the same timeline as me. How do I explain this? You see this device I have on my forehead? Well, it's a 3ED, third eye device. So what does it do? Short or long version? I'm interested. Long version. Okay, in my timeline, mankind slowly started to agree on one fact. This universe consists of every possible possibility. Yeah, so I've been told. Good. Now imagine you're being in any point of the universe, anytime, meaning any point in the fourth dimension. From that point exist countless other possibilities. So how do we choose it? We think about it and we move towards it? Yes, step one is always to think about what outcome you want. Say you're hungry and you have nothing to eat at home. You want food, but how do you get it? It doesn't automatically appear in front of you. However, from that point, there are countless ways to get food. To narrow down the search, you start to think where to get it from the store most probably. So you walk there. You have chosen a path towards your goal. But that doesn't require a device, just common sense. Exactly, because some paths are very simple for us to see, but then there are other paths that are much more problematic. Let's say you want something else, bigger goals, harder to define goals. You want a specific position in a career, find a cure for a disease or something like that. This could take years of trial and error and you still might not get it, but you know from your current point there is a way, even several ways to get to your goal. Now, people started to focus more and more on what they actually wanted in life. Some reported that they felt an attraction from situations in life where it felt right to go a certain way, meet certain people, and so on. And it turned out that many times they were directly related to their goal. Like intuition? Precisely. Something mankind has relied on for thousands of years prior to the modern and scientific era. So we tried to find the intuition center in our brains, which turned out to be the frontal lobe, in the ventromedial prefrontal cortex, to be precise. Oh. That cat face. How does it work? Dopamine. Your midbrain produces dopamine in the ventral tegmental area and transmits it through your mesocortical pathways to the frontal lobe, which then triggers your intuition center. So you actually feel when you're on the right path. It's important to remember that abuse of dopamine can lead to you losing your ability to feel your intuition and thus lead you astray from a healthy path in life. How does the 3ED come into play? Dark Void was rough today. Took 2 hours for any progress. Are you playing it on standard difficulty? Is there a difficulty setting? Or is the game just like that tough? Oh yeah, it enhances your focus. So when you imagine something, it will be much clearer what you need to do to reach that goal. It's complicated. I don't even know how it works, to be honest. How come I'm here, and what are you doing here? I'm a space traveler. I had so many questions about the universe, and I'll get back to that later, but I'm stranded. My ship's engine broke down, and my 3ED started malfunctioning. It sounds serious. What kind of malfunction? It is, for whatever reason, it no longer attracts what I focus on, but rather my subconscious mind. Of course, I have very imaginative subconscious, and I think that's why things started to go sour. Alien creatures started to appear in the ship. The oxygen pipes are leaking, and as I said, the engine died. Can I help? Yes, in fact, that's why you're here. How come your device attracted me to you? It didn't. It steered me to you, your timeline. It was one of the possible paths in the fourth dimension. I tried to focus on a solution to my dilemma here. It sporadically chooses to work from time to time. Glad I found you. What can I do? Take this wrench so you can fix the leaking oxygen pipes. Also, for, the alien creatures. What? A wrench? Can't I have a gun? On a spaceship? Have you gone mad? One bullet through the window or wall and we'd go boom. Okay, maybe not, but it'd be more like schmurp. Schmurp? Yeah, sucked out into the vacuum of space through a tiny hole. Maybe your timeline didn't have that cult classic movie from way back in the day. Anyways, get back to me when you fix the pipes and I'll try to tinker with the 3ED. I think that happened in, was it Aliens 3? Where it was like the half human, half alien creature that kind of had speech. Got sucked through a tiny hole in the wall, which was kind of gross. Let's go through. Ooh. Oh, it's crab faces. Okay. Oh, I have to actually turn it. Here we go. Job done. Anything else in here? No? I probably need to fall down. Oh. Kill you all. This way? Got you. Okay. Now what? Oh, this one. That it? Yeah, I think everything's fixed. Let's go talk again. Oop, health. I don't need it just yet. They're still leaking pipes. Oh, okay, I can float too. Got it. Kill them off first. Come on up. I think that's all of them. Hardcore, but it wasn't due to difficulty. The type of gameplay section I was stuck on is just bad, and I kept dying a lot of times from I don't know what. It's part of the game where you get to fly around, and what's cool is you can hijack saucers, but when trying to attack other saucers it's a pain. They constantly fly in a circle, which takes too long to hit them, if you manage to, and the crosshair is so light it's hard to see where you're aiming. Ew. Yeah. That doesn't sound like fun. But you finally got through it, right? Yeah, I can't tell you the last time I played a game on hard difficulty. Maybe it was BioShock Infinite? Yeah. I don't need that. Oop. There we go. Let's get some help. Ah. Why can't I grab this? There we go. Okay, that should be all the pipes here. I'll go downstairs in a minute. I want to see what's over here. Oh, I can't open it. And if you're not in a saucer on the jetpack, it's the same thing, but you're a much easier target. Maybe an hour and a half. Found out I could use the anti-aircraft guns they had there. Oh, gotcha. It's down here. Oh. That it? I think it's in. I don't see any other pipes. When liars speak truth, the world has turned. Happy, bring out game audio 15%, please. Oh yeah, it is pretty loud. Hold on a second. Maybe turn down speakers. Audio sounds fine to me. Well, I usually like try to keep the desktop audio under the orange. Maybe slightly below orange. There we go. That's probably better. That might be better, right? Yeah, because if my desktop audio ends up going into like the orange volume, or that sort of loudness, it kind of drowns out my speaker. I think this particular level also has a lot of like ambient sounds. Hooty hoo, bass. How are you, man? Hooty hoo, right back at you. All valves are shut. Nicely done. Anything else I can help with? Yes, but the engine still doesn't have power for whatever reason. The generator seems to be running fine, since we have electricity and all. Could you check it out? Where can I find the generator? It's through the cargo bay. The door is locked and requires a blue key card. Here, take it. Keycard gotten. I prefer hearing streamer over game. Not competing. Yeah. Don't lie, Polish. My voice is infinitely soothing to your tired ears after a long day. This is secretly an ASMR channel, strictly for Polish. He pays me on the side. I only pretend that I'm playing a video game. This is actually pre-recorded. Hefe, turn down brightness 100%, please. On the game or my webcam? Basically, I should just turn off my webcam is what you're telling me. Hefe giving away secrets, yeah. Ooh. Ow! God damn it. Oh, oh, oh. Scratching my head. Should be it. It's a rat. Come on. To the engine. Welcome. That's where the rat goes. Wait. What am I supposed to do here? Huh. This 45 cents well spent, not gonna lie. He played for 3 hours recording this. Damn. I am very cheap, I suppose. 45 cents. I mean, that's still higher than the revenue I get from ads, which is next to nothing. My OnlyFans page. My balance is 45 cents. I can't even get a soda for 45 cents. It's 50 cents at work. What am I missing here? Supposed to... Is that where your fan art goes? Yes, my furry fan art. What am I doing? Maybe I was just supposed to clear the... Oh, here we go. Ah, gotcha. I can do this. I can connect lines. And your Maniac Mansion avatar. Yeah, I don't know if Nyx is still in here or maybe he was lurking, but yeah, he was saying Bernard looks like him. Did you post Nyx's his profile pic, or did you send it to him directly? Cause I checked his Discord and I didn't see it. You sent it to him too? Yeah. Yeah, you should post it on Nick's Discord. I want to see what it looks like. What the hell? Ladders in FPS games just, they don't really work all that well. What? There we go. Still alive? You're still alive. Wow, you did it! That engine lights are glowing bright green, and I also managed to fix my 3ED, it seems. Now what? Oh, you didn't edit the Bernard one for fixed? Yeah. I was gonna edit it after the stream and give him his little chin hair and like a little bit of a mustache. Now what? Well, personally, I think I've had enough space exploring for a while. What about you? Is there an exit to this place? What kind of exit? Big, purple, glowing gate thingy? Oh, those. Yeah, I've come across a few in my travels. They're nodes. Nodes? Naturally occurring dimensional exits. Oh, what do they do? Shortcuts between points in the fourth dimensional plane. You can find the natural ones scattered almost anywhere in this three-dimensional space. We studied them to some degree back on Earth. They are the reason we can travel so far with our spaceships. We built our own warp drives based on the research. Interesting, but how do you know where you'll end up? English. You don't, basically. Well, with our warp drives, we have a very advanced computer calculation that will send out a signal and bounce it back through a reversed warp drive to check so we don't, warp into a sun or something like that. If no signal returns, it's probably unsafe to warp. The nodes, however, are a bit trickier, especially if you don't have a warp computer at hand. Can we find a node anywhere in the vicinity? Sure thing. I'll activate my 3ED and focus on a node, and it'll guide us right to it. It's still a bit defective, so I'll have to focus hard on finding it. Could you steer the ship while I guide you? Wow, are you sure? Absolutely. I'm focusing on our safe arrival as well, so I know you can do it. We have to go through an asteroid belt to get to it, by the looks of it, so be ready to fire those coil guns if necessary. Oh, and by the way, I'll try to shift our common plane of consciousness into a lower dimension. It's easier that way. Ah, this is cool. This is cool. Oh, no. Oh, okay, I can destroy it. Just takes a bit. It's still a little high, the volume. 1 second. Oop. There, I think that's better. Reflection, I'm actually steering a spaceship. This is lunatic. Yeah, a little bit better. Ow. I actually don't think I even need to move. I could just sit here, basically. If I get points. Oh, okay. Stop trying to get points. From the highest point, from above it all, it's only downwards from here. Hold your breath as we fall. Ooh, this reminds me of Subnautica a little bit. Oh, Subnautica was such a good game. Such a good game. Finally getting off the planet was just such an exhilarating feeling. This doesn't look safe. Looks like you're fighting breakfast cereal in space. Yeah. That doesn't look like asteroids. It looks like... Oh, oh, shit. Oh, am I supposed to... Oh, no. Oh, I'm gonna die. Where? Ow. Alright, I'm just moving forward. Jesus. We made it! Nice asteroiding avoiding there. Too bad the 3ED seems to have completely fried now. Oh, how will you be able to get home? Alright, did a labor-intensive Nixed edit. Nice. I'm gonna check it out on Discord after this. I don't know, to be honest. I'm pretty much stranded here like you, so let's go find this node, shall we? Yeah, after I almost lost all my health. Posted in both Discords. Discords. Man, this like fog of war just reminds me of old Nintendo 64 games. Like Turok. Oop, fell. Oh, there you are. Hello. Oh, I just did a complete loop. Got you. Let's just follow the outline here. Turok was awful for it. Yeah, it really was. The fog of war was terrible, but like at the time, like Turok was just so, I don't know, just so smooth compared to like other FPS, first-person shooters, like on PC. Like I remember seeing Turok the first time and just thinking like, oh, that the graphics were just incredible. Ow, damn it. Jesus. I gotta climb up? The graphics were pretty awesome though. I thought it was better on the first and the second. Yeah, the first one was really, really good, and then, you know, the second one was just more of the same. Yeah. Yeah, I knew one person that had a Nintendo 64. I was a Saturn person first, and then once they stopped making Saturn games or supporting the Saturn in the US, that's when I switched to PlayStation. Turok jumps suck though. Yeah, any platforming on a first-person game that's not Mirror's Edge is usually pretty terrible. Where am I going? This is, I feel lost. Okay. You've never played a Saturn? I mean, I should have gotten a PlayStation, honestly, but I was a Sega guy and I wanted to be a contrarian, so I bought a Sega Saturn because everyone else had a PlayStation. Thought that'd be cool if I was the only one that had a Saturn. But there weren't a whole lot of good games for the Saturn. Yeah, not in the US at least. Sega Saturn was way more successful in Japan, so it had much more support. Oop. Oh, thought I saw something. Yeah. Like, I think I was like playing Virtua Fighter 2, trying to enjoy it, but it just wasn't as much fun as Tekken. I remember seeing a Jaguar for sale 5 years after it was dead, and they still had it for sale at the original price. Yeah. They had it at one of the video rental stores they had, and it was just Aliens vs. Predator on permanent loop, which, you know, to its credit, Aliens vs. Predator on Jaguar was a really good game. Yep, here we go. But it didn't have much else. Yeah, I had Tekken 2 on PS1. Yep, I had Tekken 2, and then Tekken 3. Oh my god, that was like my entire senior year of high school. I had just moved out of my parents, and I was sharing an apartment with a buddy of mine, and our mutual friend Sam would come over every Friday night and Saturday night, and we would just play non-stop till like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. I wish I still had the memory card, because I'm really curious how many hours we put into that. Yeah, I was decent. I was pretty good at Tekken 3. And Tekken 3 looked really good on PlayStation. Like, if you compare the original PlayStation graphics of Tekken 3 to like Tekken 3 the arcade, I think it actually looks better than the arcade. Yeah, whatever programming black magic trickery they did for Tekken 3, they actually managed to make it look better than the arcade version. Jaguar. It's Jaguar, Palsh. It's the Atari Jaguar. At least that's how they say it in Spanish. Saturns were great despite being hamstrung by their manufacturer distributor. Yeah, they didn't. I mean, I had some games, but like there weren't like a whole lot of games that I thought were like groundbreaking. Jaguar, yes, Jaguar. Yeah, I mean, working designs. Dragon Force was excellent. Guardian Heroes was really good. Panzer Dragoon Zwei, Panzer Dragoon 2 was good. Panzer Dragoon 1 was okay. It was a little shaky as far as frame rate. I never got to play Shining the Holy Ark, but that looked really good. I played Shining in the Darkness on Genesis. And there's Shining Force Scenario 1, Panzer Dragoon Saga. Didn't get to play those either. What else? Some treasure games. What other treasure games were there? Radiant Silvergun, which did not come out in the States, but later came out on Xbox Live Arcade. Radiant Silvergun, by far, one of the best shooters I've ever played. It's so good. From the Japanese game company? Hatari? Yes. Japanese isn't a typo, by the way. Yes. J's or H's. Thank you for the host, man. Let's talk. Here it is, the node. So what are you going to do now? Well, since my 3ED is busted, I'd have to fly aimlessly with my ship in hopes of finding a civilization. I think I'm done exploring for now. I have the answers that I need. Quite honestly, I'd like to get somewhere cozy and have a beer. You should join me at Tavern Limbo. Thanks, sounds like a nice change. Yeah, I remember my rich friend had a Neo Geo. No audio? What the hell? Damn it. Let me look. What do I have? Monitor off? I must have futzed with it. Let me see. Dance? Is it dance? No. I don't even know my own commands.
Praise Jeff for sending us a new friend.
Okay. Alright. Well, that worked. Did you guys hear that? Yeah. Okay, you heard it. Cool. My rich friend had a Neo Geo. Like, just for reference, like this was in the 90s, and the game cartridges were like $100 each. I think the console itself was like 500, but we're talking like 1990s money. So with inflation, it's probably significantly more expensive today. The 3DO, when that first came out, that was $500 or $600. And I think the Atari Jaguar was actually reasonably priced. I seem to remember it being like $250. $250, maybe $300. Yeah. Never saw a Neo Geo? That was like my holy grail. Yeah. Yeah, my rich friend had a Neo Geo. Saturn didn't get good titles that other platforms got because of Sega boning the launch so bad. Yeah, developers didn't want to waste resources on a platform that Sega didn't even back. Yeah, also from what I heard, the Sega Saturn programming it was difficult because it used, and like I know nothing about engineering and programming in general, but it used 2 RISC processors, and originally Saturn was supposed to be a 2D console, but they kind of shoehorned 3D capabilities, but it just wasn't easy to program for, versus the original PlayStation was much more traditional architecture. But yeah, I mean, what Saturn came out really quickly, like after 32X came out, and it was like $400, and then PlayStation came out and it was $300, so Saturn dropped down to $300, and they just didn't have a whole lot of games. Yeah. Like all the good titles were released in Japan. Quick Google, $183 today for $100 back in 1995. Yeah. So imagine paying almost $200 for a game. It was more difficult to program for compared to the others, but that could be overcome with adequate support from Sega. Yeah. They said the same thing about, I think, PS3. PS3 was supposedly more difficult to program for than Xbox 360, right? Because Xbox 360 was basically laid out like a PC. But yeah, it's a shame what happened to Saturn. And the Dreamcast was actually a legitimately good console, and it was released at a good price point. It had a ton of games at launch. Soul Calibur looked fantastic on Dreamcast, but like people were just burnt out on Sega by then. Everyone that bought a 32X and everyone that bought a Saturn kind of just felt betrayed. And you know, by the time Dreamcast came out, it was Sony's game to lose. And then PS2 came out, had built-in DVD capabilities, and Saturn just didn't stand a chance. Okay, so my PS3 isn't connecting to the internet, so I'm going to restart the router. It's 7, so if not back in time, I'll catch y'all later. All right, Creature, thank you for stopping in, man. I'll catch you on your stream. Yep, PS3 is the same story. Yeah. A godless humanity is feeling weak, so are the ones with the belief. The true nature of all nature is the dearth of everything. All hope is forever gone if light fades away. Let it never fade away, and neither will I, for I have the gift of life. May all life forms understand the meaning of now. We were all put here to realize nothing else than this. Yeah, I had a Saturn with the memory cartridge, so I could play X-Men vs. Street Fighter. Because that was like the best version of the arcade game. Because I think they released it on PlayStation, but it just wasn't the same. And they also had D&D Tower of Doom and Shadows over Mystara. Great beat-em-ups. And they're only on Saturn. Guardian Heroes was really good, though. And Dragon Force I played the shit out of. I only beat it with one character, though. I only beat it with Mikhail, the samurai. Everybody's here. Let's talk to Brave first. Oh, hey, what's up? Not much, you? You know what I've realized? What? I've gone my whole life looking down. Did it hurt your neck? No, silly. Well, now that I think about it. Anyways, whenever I walked to or from school, I stared into the ground as I walked. Every recess, I pretty much just stood there and looked down. Sounds pretty boring. Well, it was, but it helped me think. I thought about so many things. Scenarios, concepts, life, memories, everything. But what I missed was everything else. Everything that happened right in front of my eyes. I failed to live. I lived in the past or in scenarios in my head. Welcome back to the present, I guess? Thanks. I've been back for a while, actually. Now I try to look up, see the beautiful sky, look around at people, see beautiful sceneries. I'm finally feeling that I'm more than okay. I'm happy for you. Me too, so remember, don't go your whole life looking down. You'll miss every opportunity to live. Let's talk to Pistol. You know what? What? We all ask these questions in our lives. What is the meaning of all this? What is life? What is the purpose? What is the reason behind anything? Truth is, the question itself is absurd. What is the meaning of the color blue? What is the meaning of the sound of the wind? What meaning? Why does there have to be a meaning? I guess. Your meaning in life is what you make of it. Life, that is. Is it to make someone proud? Is it to get rich, power, compete against others? Or do you simply enjoy being alive and all that comes with it? I don't know how to answer that. And you don't have to. Your meaning is yours. Mine is mine. It's all quite amazing. Man, I wish I could be on I wish I was on a train right now. Wait, what? Why trains all of a sudden? Huh? Oh, nothing. Train, train, take us away, far away to the future. We will go where it leads, no one knows. Pistol, you're so random. So random and so extra. Hey, what's on your mind? Question everything. Okay. I think that might be the answer. Answer to what? The answer to how to get people unstuck from bad thought patterns, like when they get controlled by people, societies, religion, and so on. If everyone would just question everything, the smallest details of yourself and your life, we might end up changing some of our more destructive patterns. If you strongly believe in something, then you should not have a problem questioning it. If you do have a problem with people or yourself questioning it, then you really do not believe in it that strongly. One could even say you're afraid you might be wrong, and if you already have doubts, the sooner you'll start questioning yourself, the better. Seems sound enough. It's easy to be philosophical, hard to put into practice. What about you? Hi there, what a nice place this is. I could really see myself staying here for a while. Space gets somewhat lonely after a while. What were you looking for anyways? Answers, lots of answers. To what kind of questions? Purpose of life, edge of space, heat depth of the universe, and so on. Did you find what you were looking for? Mostly, yes. I think the purpose of our lives is whatever we choose. Our adventure and our meaning is the purpose of our existence. There really isn't an objective truth or goal to it. The question itself is very subjective. What about the edge of space? It's a silly idea I had as a kid. You know, what's outside of the physical part of the universe, where light no longer travels, where nothing should exist anymore? Is it just a void of nothingness that stretches out infinitely? My goal was to reach the edge and try to travel further. But then it came to me, there is no edge. We are in like a four-dimensional torus. I would have traveled for all eternity only to come back to my point of origin again and again. And the heat death of the universe? Sounds bad. One of the main reasons I chose to go on my adventure. This one theory bothered me. Basically, at the end of time, when the universe has distributed all its energy and reached a thermodynamic equilibrium, it stops. Stops? Yeah, everything just stops. Nothing can move, and all life as we know it will be gone. Wow, can we prevent it? Huh. Well, that was also one of my naive ideas at first. What if we trigger an enormous implosion and pretty much create the Big Bang 2.0? Could something like that work? Beats me. We're still too technologically inept to even reach a fraction of the explosive force required. Gee, so what should we do? Nothing. Nothing? While the universe dies? Exactly. And you know why? No freaking clue. Because the universe cannot die. It only appears to die from our point of view. We experience things in 1D, 2D, and to some degree 3-dimensionally. Well, sure, at the end of these 4D timeline tunnels, things start to stagnate until they come to a complete stop. But from a 5th-dimensional perspective, the loop back into beginning again. There is no beginning or end of a 4th-dimensional tunnel from that perspective. There are an infinite number of these tunnels, all leading towards what we perceive as the end. But it's not. The impulse of consciousness, you, that travels down these paths will loop back to the beginning and start over. That's over my head. What, my whole life again? No, not necessarily. You have to realize that these tunnels begin from the same point, but there are an infinite number of them, all stretching out. Technically, you could probably manage to choose the exact same route, but that's highly improbable. What a relief. Yeah, when I realized that, I also realized that there's really nothing to worry about. My quest was done. Now I have to focus on actually experiencing things, living and so on. And well, you've helped me to take that step, so thanks. Can I talk to the boat, the ship? No, I can't. Alright, I think that's everybody. I keep getting achievements for talking to all these people. Yeah, where did the sloth go, though? I never saw where the sloth went. Unless he's hiding. I don't think he is. No, I guess not. Yep. Alright, let's talk to Ulrich. I.e. ourselves. Welcome back. Hope you're well. D said he'd like to see you again. It seemed urgent. Urgent? I don't know, actually. He didn't wish to say. How do you two communicate anyways? It's hard to explain. Telepathy, more or less, I guess. It's not really with words as much as it is images, feelings, and logic. Logic? Yeah, everything in the universe is built with logic. A concept or idea of something, a direction, anything. Then from a single impulse of energy, a wave is formed and builds that logic. So let's say you focus on that impulse and follow the path it takes. You'll experience this logic firsthand. No words need to be said, no sound or visions. You just know what that logic means. It's strange. It's like having another set of senses all of a sudden. Wow, can anyone do this? Yes, it's the core of this universe. There's no escaping that. Whether or not you choose to listen to these senses is up to you. You might not even be aware of its existence. But if you meditate and try to follow your intuition more, you'll surely be able to communicate with the universe in ways you didn't think were possible before. Our standard ways of communications, whether they be spoken words or written, are just a prolonged version of this. If we think of a phrase, a message to convey to the other person, and speak or write it down, well, you pretty much could skip that step entirely and send logic directly. This, however, does make us less human, in my opinion. Anyways, I'll open the door for you and let D know you're on your way. Alright. D's going to wreck our mind, I'm sure. I must be getting near the end, because I keep getting achievements for talking to everybody. No one else will make your dream, no one else but the machine. I'm sorry it had to be that I live and you suffer horrendously. Whispers and explosions, silence in slow motion. Lip breaker. Chivo marathon time. Yeah, like I just got like 5 achievements. Alright, let's go talk to D. Alright, crazy person. You asked for me? I did. I can tell you've already met someone who's taught you how to use your intuition to your advantage. Yes, Dogma told me about it. Good. I could expand on it further, but what's the point? Are you okay? I've been thinking, while you're out there experiencing, enjoying yourself, I'm stuck here between 4 white walls. You could join me at the tavern with Ulrich. I can't. I don't care much for people. My introvert world is big, and it spans into infinity. But when I'm around other people, I freeze. I can't interact. I don't find the company of others interesting. It doesn't add anything to my experience, and what? I can't escape my prison because of my mind. Don't you see? I know too much. I can't enjoy life anymore. I'm not allowed to enjoy life or even live. I'm locked away because the universe is afraid I'll turn on it. What are you talking about? When we first met, you asked me who put me here, remember? Well, I lied. The truth is, you put me here. What? Me? I didn't do that. When you were alive, you asked what the universe truly was, what the meaning of all this is, what's outside of it, and so on. Well, not only that, you split your soul in 2. One for you, one for me. You were too afraid to face these questions alone. I mean, we could have done it together, but you told me to reach out into the endless abyss to find these answers for you, and I did. But whenever I told you what I found, you refused to listen. You refused to accept. So I was alone with all the answers. I don't know if I'd enjoy playing this, but it's nice to watch. Yeah, the dialogue is very... like, heavy. Yeah. Yeah, and it's hard to wrap my head around a lot of this. I don't understand. You think bearing the truth about all there is a blessing? Let me make it very clear to you, it's not. Everything has lost its meaning. Being human is only possible when you truly believe you are a human among other humans. Having a purpose, anything to live for, all of this is gone. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, I think I'd mentioned the game like several times during my stream, but Talos Principle I feel like is more nuanced when it comes to philosophy and what is our purpose in life and how big is the universe, that sort of thing. I think it approached it in a more, not mainstream way, in a more understandable way. This one is just, it's very heavy-handed with a lot of the dialogue. It kind of wraps around in circles, and maybe that's the point. Maybe the point is to confuse you. It's time for me to live again. Maybe if I can meld with you again, parts of your humanity and ignorance will heal me, make me forget for just a while. Wait, no! It's my time to be alive! Oh no, now I'm crazy. Can I talk? No, I can't talk. I need to get out of here. What? You did what? I did. I did it all. I hide my stone skin, releasing the last words from my lip. I'm numb and my body is thin. See my vessel, my drowning ship. I had to take a step away from where you were going, a direction I could never stay. Please understand what I'm doing. No hope left to be found. Killing the only thing that mattered to me. Me, metaphorically. Dead, bury, ground. A forthcoming truth. I lean against a white wall. I set myself on mute and watch myself fall. I speak to myself. Focus. I put my last book on my shelf. Focus. I hate myself. Apathy, apathy, apathy. Reality. Fire break. Now is a good time for donations. Hey, thank you for the lurk, DRS. I remember this place. Isn't this like the beginning, I think? No. Was this my home? So I'll just keep going forward. Where am I even going? Oh, I can't jump. Something following me? Freedom. I'm just gonna follow these red flags. Freedom from what? Towards what? Maybe I made a mistake. I can barely see. This is not the right way. Oh wait, it is the right way. The dreams filled with universal meaning are becoming more and more frequent, stronger visions even. The concepts I have to battle are harder and harder to digest. Dreams where I've lost control completely, to dreams where I have the illusion of full control. In these states, I'm not even human. I'm something way beyond. It's like I get a peek from the background consciousness, showing me things I can never explain. Deja vu. Oh, is this a rat area? Yeah, I've been here before. Rip. No, 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 not these creatures. They aren't real. None of this is real. Oh. Oh, I'm out of bullets. I'm out of bullets. I'm out of bullets. Where do I go from here? Ow, 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 ow. Maybe I wasn't supposed to hear. I'm starting to really like the smell of cocaine. I had to go back this way. I need some ammo. Oh, it's dead end. Okay. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I think I'm supposed to run past them, or maybe I'm supposed to die. My dog has a cocaine-looking habit in the winter months. She comes in inside just covered in white. Yeah, I have a husky that does that too. She absolutely flips out when there's snow on the ground, and she'll shove her face into it, dig a hole, and just run all over the place. Yep. Ow, 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 ow. Where am I supposed to go? Oh, there we go. This way. Die, die, all of you! I might actually die. Ow. I'm not going back. Ooh. Oh no! Am I supposed to die? Yeah, I think I'm supposed to die. Daniel, this is your path of the multiverse. Don't call me that! No! No, I refuse! Don't die. Some nights I wake up from my dreams with an odd feeling in the air. I realize I'm still asleep. In a panic state, I try to wake myself. I wake up in a cold sweat. This time I'm awake for sure. Moments pass and I get ready to leave. Then I wake up again. 13 times is my record. At that point, I was ready to kill myself, regardless of what state I was in. Yeah, I think I was supposed to die. Yeah, that was a dead end. What time is it? Alright. No, this isn't happening. How close am I to the end here? This strange realm of mine FAQ. Is there actually an FAQ for this? There probably isn't. Guide. I just want to know if I can finish this in the next, like, 10 minutes or so. Guides. That is in Russian. Don't look it up. Well, I mean, I don't want to, like, quit when there's, like, 5 minutes left. Yeah, I don't want to quit when there's 5 minutes left. I've done that before with games where I'm just like, oh, well, there's a save here if unsure. I know you need your filthy Star Wars time. my Star Wars time slash, I'm locked. Slash putting in hours on Final Fantasy XI. Not plural. Oh, it's only 1 star? It's only 1 star. There's only 1 Star War going on. What the fuck? Oh, that's creepy. Oop. Oh! Revelations. If I told you I could give you life, would you leave the boundaries of your mind? I bet you never even knew that there's a universe inside of you. The breathing noise behind me is, like, creepy. It's a bit Stranger Things-ish. Ooh. You're getting close, Daniel. Close to what? Who are you? The truth. What truth? Everything you experience derives from a single impulse, creating a wave throughout dimensions. All of your senses. Your smell, taste, it's a wave. Your vision, light waves reaching your eyes. Your hearing, picking up sound waves. Your feelings, waves throughout your body. Everything can be explained by logic and mathematics. Nothing breaks the basic logic of the universe. You are stuck here, forever. No, you're wrong. What about me? I'm here. I'm not just mathematics. I'm bigger than that. I'm human. Ha. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Like what, 4 hits? Come on. Ow. Damn it. Ooh, didn't get hit that time. Oh, shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have done that. You say you're special, exempt from the rules. You or your ego? Your ego is an illusion diverting you from the true path of the universe. The unity, a closed circuit. I refuse to join you. You have no choice. You are this. No, I'm not. I'm alive. Reload. Some ammo. Music is very good. Yes. I love this. I dig this music. Oop. Oh, that took 4 shots. It's like a Doom mod meets Wolfenstein 3D mod. Yeah. Everything is alive. There are no separate objects or entities. From the fourth dimensional perspective, everything is connected. The universe exists of three parts: logic, illusion, watcher. Watcher? Pure consciousness, you, aside from your ego. You are supposed to follow the logic. It's pre-written for you, for us. What do you mean? A circular pattern from darkness to light. Experience all senses at 0, the darkness. Then move all senses to 1, light, pure bliss. Breaking this pattern only leads to lesser forms of our true glory. You'll never experience anything better than the pure logic of the universe, God's path. You're wrong! How come we're not there then? How come I'm not whatever you want me to be? I don't need help. No. Ooh, okay. I got my fully automatic gun now. You diverge from the path. You always have a choice, but the choice, the illusion, deludes you. It tells you of a bigger, grander adventure, but all there really is to achieve and experience is a lesser form of our pure state of tranquility. Can I come back? Some divergers do so naturally, others take lifetimes to reach it through spiritual awakening. Can't I just give up? I give up! Do you hear me? It's not that simple. You give up as a person. Your ego is still clinging on, still fighting to survive. You want to reach a goal you don't even understand. You don't have a logical pathway to the state of being that is required. Then teach me, please. I'm so tired of everything. Woo. Some more ammo. I hear you. I hear you. Ooh. There is no easy solution. It's a conscious choice to constantly improve, to realize and accept the true beauty and perfection of the universe, to become a better soul in every moral aspect of life, and in the end, kill your ego. Kill? My ego? How? Your biggest enemy, your biggest fear is your ego. You've encountered it, but you're too afraid to fight it head on. Kill it. That thing? I can't. I don't know how to. The ego clings on to whatever it can put its claws in and chains itself to it. Find these attachments in yourself, in your ego, and let go. Okay, I'll try. Am I supposed to kill Ulrich? What the fuck? Oh, I like this music. Ah, not again. Oh, I don't want to kill these people. When you feel down, when you feel alone and fragile, surround yourself with others. Good company will always base you in the now. And soon you'll realize you've gotten lost in the moment. Or, ride a train and just watch as the world flies by. So soothing. Do I just fall down? Yeah, I think I just fall down. If you have questions about life, the universe, anything really, then look for answers to those questions. Sometimes the answers were right in front of us all along. Maybe we just didn't know what to look for. Maybe the question itself was absurd, and we need to rephrase it to ourselves. When you're looking for answers, try to be as open as possible for any type of input, but also be critical about the information and guidance you'll get. Some people will use and abuse you for their own gain. Follow your heart and intuition. These are the best tools we have. This is cool. Music is great. Yeah, it's really good. I wonder if this guy has made any other games. If you see someone in immediate danger, it's okay to interfere. If people are abused or controlled, it's okay to try and break the chains. But it's also important to remember that sometimes change needs to come from the inside, and it's not up to us to change someone unwillingly. Change yourself. Improve yourself as much as You can, and soon others will follow in your footsteps. I think that's the best way to solve problems. Kitty cats. Ah, that's right, my safe haven. Oh no, oh, I gotta do this. Gotta make a... Oh, I think that's right, actually. When we are confronted with fear, when our safe haven is gone, where do we turn? What do we do? Do you run? Do you fight? Do you do nothing? Or laugh and embrace your killer? Safe haven. Ulrich! Are you here? I need your help. Fear not the beast. You are the beast. Fear not the light. You are the light. Ulrich, where are you? Oh, Ulrich's super dead. Were you ever real? Was anything real? Hey, Huff, thank you for the raid, man. How are you? Did you guys hear the raid notification? Yeah. This game is pretty cool. They went with making the story stand out, not the graphics. I like that. Yeah, I like the contrast between the seriousness of the story and the retro pixel art. Ooh, that's cool. Oh. Alert, audio worked that time? Okay, cool. Ego, let me go! I'm making it annoyed. You need to be destroyed. A baby dying on its own accord, choking from its nuchal cord? Whee! Time to kill my ego. Keep breathing. I'll collapse your lungs. What were you playing, Huff? I'll paralyze you. How do I... Can I actually jump up there? Oh. It's Turok all over again. No? Huh. Streets Rage 4? Nice. The randomizer stuff, right? How do I climb that? I don't know how to climb that. You still have to play Streets Rage 4? Oh, Polish, it's so good. It's so good. Everything Double Dragon was not. Am I supposed to just... Wait, let's leave that there. Terraria has been my vice lately. Yeah, I see you on playing that all the time. Double Dragon Neon. Yeah, what did I say? Did I say something else? I go into the water. Oh, there we go. Okay. Ooh. Got blood on myself. Oh, and that increases. Got it, got it, got it. Ooh. Now I can actually jump up there. Ha! There goes my spine. Because I'm just evil. Ooh, I don't want to drown. I don't want to drown. Oh, and I'm walking very slowly. Alright, so I have to collapse the lungs. I guess I just gotta move that around. What? There we go. Alright. I'll destroy your heart. Ego death. That the ending? Step 1, give up. Step 2, accept. Step 3, profit. I think this might be the ending. The beginning. Once again, we are laid to rest. You made sense of everything. You gave me a purpose. What did I have? Why did I have to kill you? You already know that. It's all part of the cycle. The dying of the universe. The rebirth. Goodbye. Yeah, I think this game has multiple endings as well. Your ego is dead. What's left is your mind. You're finally awake. Leave everything behind. What's happening? Just what you wanted, the truth to it all. You've accomplished your quest. You have reached your goal. Are you God? God is dead. God is you. God knows itself through your view. What am I? You're not alone. There's only you. Anything you can imagine can come true. Then who are you? The darkness, the logic, one part of three. The light, the illusion. That's him, you and me. Now what? True death shall follow, where nothing matters. Go to rest. You'll return to life thereafter. I understand you. I love you. Like 2 equal parts? Verdict? I don't believe people are guilty by association. I listen and emanate a feeling of understanding. I hurt others before they hurt me, regardless of their intentions. I do as I'm told, regardless of the repercussions. I try to lighten the burden of others. I do what I can to avoid putting people's lives in danger. I believe people can become good. I try to give a helping hand to those in need. I see the value of friendship. I am an amateur. Yeah, so based on the decisions you make throughout the game, it gives you your philosophical profile. I unlocked Ultra Gore. Did you see that? Yeah, that's it. Yeah. These are like the many paths that you choose. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. I wonder what you would have to do to get this path. Or like this path. Yeah. I'll have to mess around with it a little bit. Kind of curious what the other endings are like. If they're significantly different. Return to life. That's it. Mechanics, specials, poems, level select. Yeah, look at all this. That's cool. I take that more seriously than those INFP personality test things people go by. Yeah, those things are hilariously inaccurate. Disassociate. That's it, guys. We did it. We beat a game. It is 7:40, so I do have to go eat dinner. My wife is texting me. She's hungry. She desires sustenance. All right, guys. Thank you for hanging out. Thanks for everyone that subbed, followed, gift subbed, whatever. Thanks for just taking time out of your day to watch me play this sort of weird indie game that I like and I don't like. There are things I like about it, things I don't like about it, but absolutely worth playing, I think. And it's definitely cheap enough. You can afford it. It's like $1. All right, guys. I'll be back on Thursday. And we'll play something new. Something new. I haven't decided yet. Maybe something retro, maybe something indie again. All right, let's raid somebody. Later, dude. Thanks for the stream. Thanks for hanging out, Polish. Thank you for the host. I will catch you later. I still have Dead by Daylight installed, by the way. Just a matter of finding time to play it. But I'll definitely hit you up when I do. Let's raid. Is Mr. Crappy still playing Driver? Driver 2. Okay, so he managed to get past the first level. Let's shoot him a raid. Yeah, Mr. Crappy is he's a good lad. He does a lot of retro streamers. He is just full of personality. Very entertaining guy. Just message whenever. Sounds good. All right, sending it over to Mr. Crappy.